So, in the fairly short amount of time that I've been on planet Earth, I've actually gone through a number of experiences. One of the most life-changing experiences for me was when I got diagnosed with asthma. And the biggest fallout of that is I had to decide what was going to be my life from there on out. Now, I know people like, oh yeah, the wheezy kid with asthma, but I grew up in a city, Las Vegas, where in which the triggers for my asthma just don't exist. The humidity, the mold, all the various stuff that you generally associate with wetter places just don't exist in the middle of the desert. So I had asthma apparently from even when I was really young and little, but it had never really been an issue or a problem for for them. But when I was in the Navy, I started having breathing problems because I was in the wonderful humid environment of Great Lakes, Illinois. And to anybody who's ever been to Chicago, they can attest to how muggy and swampy the great state of Illinois can get, especially near the Great Lakes. So I started having the breathing problems. I kept having the breathing problems. I was going to the ER for having a breathing problem. I was going to hospital for having the breathing problem. So eventually, the doctors did the diagnostic tests and they demonstrated that, yeah, you have asthma. And that changed my life because I went from, oh, yeah, I'm normal, I'm healthy, I'm just out of shape, or because I don't get outside. I love being on a computer, I love being indoors. I love staying inside and reading. You give me the choice between going to the park or staying inside and reading a book. Well, I'm going to be inside reading the book. But suddenly there was this diagnosis of this possibly lethal disease that's completely incurable. And it just turned everything upside down. I found myself looking straight in the face of my own mortality, and it shook me. Could I continue being a sailor in the United States Navy? Could I continue serving the country? Could I still do anything with my life now that I've been told I basically have a ticking time bomb within my lungs that could go off just because of a waft of perfume? I eventually came to terms with asthma. It's been a very long struggle. Uh, Coming to terms with my own mortality, the fact that the amount of time that we have on this world is fixed, that death will eventually find you. I eventually came to understand that you will eventually die, and it's not what kills you, it's what you do before you die that matters. So, after a great deal of soul searching and personal growth, which is still ongoing, I've accepted the fact that I have a limited amount of time on this world and that asthma probably won't kill me because I keep it managed, but that I do need to enjoy the time that I have and not just think about how it's going to end. I need to enjoy my life. Thank you for your time.